Hey, wait a minute. That's not 66. Okay, so this video is a little different. I usually don't do car tours or anything of that nature, but a comment was made and I figured, why not? So as some of you may know, recently here I bought a car to replace the van. And this is what I ended up buying. It's a 2007 Scion TC. And I know the TC, that's also like TC 2000. Um, I've kind of wanted to work something into this that's Bluebird just because of it kind of sharing the same name. But here it is. Like I said, it's 2007. It's got a build date of August of 06. This color, this beautiful color that we're seeing here is Black Cherry Pearl. And yeah, so let's just kind of take a look. Obviously, two doors. Yeah, there's a dent in the door. It was like that when I bought it. So, here's the inside. We obviously got the international air freshener. Got this cool little thing, and this car had 3 generations. And this was in the first generation, this cool little feature where you can hide the radio. So that's pretty cool. Here's the gauge cluster. Now this car is, I don't know what it is with me. I've got a thing for high mileage vehicles. But this car is sitting at about 223,000 miles. I got it with 222. So there's the rear view. And this actually has a moonroof and a panorama. So you can see I've got the roof popped up a little bit. Here's the horn. There's the what the door looks like. Got our mirrors. And this car can seat 5. That's the back there. You know, it's a little bit of an adjustment from driving a minivan to this, but I love it. This car is a lot of fun to drive. I've enjoyed it. There's the shifter. We've got our control for if you want cold air or hot air. All your buttons there to control the air conditioning. Here's your hazards. There's a clock here. We got our turn signal, obviously. Your wiper controls are over here. Then I know I looked over here, but you got your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, your speedometer. Your mileage is displayed right here, obviously. Then you got your RPMs, and then down in here it actually has like a little information center. So like I know it tells you like if tire pressure's low. Right now it's got something on about a brake, but everything's performing fine, so I don't know, that's something we're gonna have to figure out. The other thing I liked about this is the volume control on the steering wheel. That's pretty handy. And there's your up and down. My windows are automatic, so I just have to hit them, push them once, and they'll come up or down. There's the child safety lock, door lock. The one thing I kind of don't like about this is not having a key fob. I mean, I had a key fob on the van, but by the time I started driving the van, like, the key fob broke and I never replaced it. So I'm just used to like hitting this to lock it and stuff. So I mean, I'd like to get a key fob, but I don't think I'm really gonna probably go out of my way to do that. Down here you got like your little cubby area, cup holder. I don't think there's a cup holder down there. It's just a little cubby. And both doors have that, obviously. Glove box. Got a straw in there. Don't mind the forks, napkins, manual, all that kind of stuff. So that's the front of this car. Up here we got our controls for the moonroof, your controls for the dome lights, and then here's the sun visors, which they both have like a sliding mirror here, instead of like a lift up like my van had. And then they've got this little, well, they obviously disconnect, but they've got this little plastic piece that comes out like this. So like if you've got it up here, you could use it to block out the sun. This also has handles. Oh shit handles, you might call them. And then back seat. Oh. Back seats got 3 seat belts. And then I've kind of moved some of the stuff over from the van, so like paper towels, my tripod, my umbrella. Got some Windex, because you never know when you might need that. And since the birds decide to use 45 as a bathroom, I'm going to have to use it here in a little bit. But there's the back of the panorama roof. Got our rear dome light. And then you have like little cubbies on each side for cup holder, and then little space there to put whatever. So yeah, that's the inside. We'll go ahead and take a walk around to the outside real quick. Ow. My keys, let me show you my keys real quick. Whoops, accidentally pulled out my badge for work. Anyways, so here's my key. It's not the original. The original would probably have Scion on it, or if it was a key fob, it would have the key fob, but this is definitely a remake. And we got our Scion keychain and my Lebanon City Schools Transportation keychain, of course. So yeah, that's my keys. Got our Scion emblem on the horn, or the steering wheel. Oh, we'll go ahead and pop the hood. So down here real quick, there's my pedals. I also bought these Scion branded floor mats because it did not have floor mats, and I'm going to say now, this car is not perfect, and one of the things that was wrong with it was the carpet under here was kind of torn up, so this is kind of covering that. And then we also have like a little release here for the fuel door, because you know it's fancy like that. Go ahead and shut that. But the floor mats came in a 4-piece set, so you had 1 for the front, or 2 for the front, and then the 2 for the back. But my hood does not have a stand currently, and I just ordered one. So anyways, here's the engine. As I was saying, it didn't come with a hood stand, but I've got one kind of propping it up now, and I did actually order one that's meant for this car, so soon that'll be installed. But yeah, there's just a look at the engine. Got your Toyota VVT-i badging, whatever lettering you want to call that. But yeah, that's the engine. I'm just going to say it, I'm not as knowledgeable about car engines like I would be with bus engines. But yeah, there you go. It's a part of the tour. We'll go ahead and put the hood down real quick. But, let's see here. This hood has quite a few rock dents. So, like I said, the car's not perfect, but hopefully I can... I'm wanting to get, because you can order like little spray cans of this paint. So I'm wanting to get on that and work on it. The thing I like about these mirrors is you got your little light or your turn signal in the mirror. And these are my wheels. You can see they've got Scion logos in the middle. And yeah, I know the car's a little dirty, but what are you gonna do? There's my moonroof. Antenna. Moving on to the back, this actually does have a hatch because it's a hatchback. And for those of you who didn't know, TC stands for Touring Coupe. And here's the TC emblem there. And the Scion emblem on the top. And something kind of cool, which I'll show you here in a second. But first, here's my hatch. Opened up. It's got this little cover thing you can attach to the back of the seats that kind of covers whatever you've got back there, so that it's not, you know, it's not easily seen and someone doesn't just, you know, break your rear hatch window and steal it. But there's my hatch space. Got a spare under here, and that's basically the back of the car. So yeah, and then there's your driver's side and the fuel door, and yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is my plate. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you my plate number, but Ohio does this cool little thing where you can get a plate, and OAPT is who like sponsored it or made it, that's who's getting the money for it. But it says stop on flashing red, and it's got the little Bluebird looking S-Series bus on there, so that's pretty cool with the state of Ohio behind it. And underneath it says Ohio People Transportation Safety First. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and when I bought this car I was like, hell yeah, that's what I'm doing. I wanted to do it with the van, but I at the time did not have the extra money, because this plate is like, you know, special plate, can't talk. Specialty plates obviously add a little bit of money onto your registration and stuff. This particular plate was $20 extra. So I went with it because I think it's pretty cool, and it's a good plate, you know. But yeah, that's my 2007 Scion TC. I did just buy a spoiler for it, so it's going to get a spoiler on the back here soon. So just a short little update here. I did talk about a spoiler. I got it. It's on here. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it matches up really well. But obviously I got it for the right color of the car. But I love the way it looks. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw that in. It's like I've done an entire little 360 view of the spoiler. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, so that's the spoiler. But other than that, I mean, it's gonna stay how it is. I know this is a car that some people like to modify, and that's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It was designed to be modified, so yeah. But that's gonna be it for this video. Quick little tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And yeah.